Rob, is this a good team to be starting off Big Sky with? They've had their ups and downs in the first 3 games. You guys had some ups and downs. Is this a good team to start with?
I'm not sure there's a good team or a bad team to start with, really. Every game's going to be tough. You got to play them all at some point in the schedule. I don't think it makes any difference. All I know is we went down there 2 years ago, they won, and that's been my focus personally, is to just try to play better on the road and play better at Greeley than we did a year ago.
How much does that become a motivational tool for you guys?
I think increasingly as we get towards the game, it'll become more motivating. Right now they're practicing well. You know, I use the motivation at the point in time that we need to use it. If we're not practicing well, we try to motivate them to practice well. But we've been practicing hard. The guys have done a really good job, and so our focus is going to be, as we get closer to the game week, to start emphasizing what it means to play well down there and how tough it was 2 years ago and those kind of things, just to get the game focus going.
Was it a productive bye week for you guys?
Really good, really good. I got to give Jamie Marshall and the defensive staff credit, because they came up with the idea of changing practice all around, different order of things, different drills, and the players really responded well to that. We had a lot of variety, a lot of competition. We had some good crossover work with the ones against the ones. We scrimmaged our scout team players, which everybody enjoyed. So we got a lot of work done, but we had some fun and made it interesting for the guys too. I think that was really good.
How critical do you feel, it is for the rest of your season to start it off with a win against Northern Colorado?
I think it's critical every week to win. It's hard to really downplay that. There's probably never a game in the season when you can really say, well, this is one we can lose. We've got to go on every week and play our best. Obviously, this is a game that is the one we have to win, because it's this week's game. And I think it's an opportunity, though, and we looked at our schedule at the beginning of the year with our first 2 Big Sky games being on the road, and instead of looking at that as a negative, we looked at it as an opportunity. If we can go play well on the road early in the Big Sky season, that'll set us up well for the rest of the season. And so we can make a negative into a positive by giving us an opportunity to get off to a good start on the road, and then be better off later for that.
Was talking with one of my colleagues down in Greeley, and he was saying that kind of, being a new team in the Big Sky, UNC obviously doesn't have a whole lot of natural rivals, but he kind of said, given the nature of the games the past few years, and he said kind of the fan base in Greeley, as well as the team, he felt kind of starting to consider you guys as kind of one of their rivals. You happy to take that on, or do you kind of feel that's the same way? There's kind of that sort of rivalry developing there?
I've just been in the league 2 years, and I can't remember playing a team in 2 years that wasn't up for the game. I think everybody's up for the game. It's a great conference that way. There hasn't been a soft touch. There hasn't been an easy game. There hasn't been a game where I'd say the other team played flat. So not sure it really matters. I think everybody's going to be geared up to play, because they know the conference is good. You have to play every week, and anyone can beat anybody any given day, and so we just have to be ready and be on an even keel.
Rob, during the bye week, were there particular points of emphasis in practice, things that come out of the Dixie State game that you felt like you had to improve on?
We did some fix-it periods, I guess. Our zone drops with our defensive secondary, we tried to work on that. We tried to fine-tune our passing game, just try to get on the same page a little bit with our route timing and recognition of adjustments. Pass protection we worked on. Another item we were looking at is our left side of our offensive line, with Leo Davis and Ben Taunu, who are competing kind of for that 5th offensive line spot. We wanted to try to tighten that down a little bit. So various different things, but primarily we just wanted to get better as a team. We wanted to play hard, practice hard, and get better every day last week, even though we weren't playing a game on that Saturday.
How is that competition going between those 2 guys?
Actually, it fizzled at the end of last week because Ben got sick and missed a couple days. So Leo had all the reps and is running with the ones again now. Ben's coming back feeling better this week. We'll see how he practices the next couple days, but Leo's ahead right now and would be slated.